The Louis Vuitton Neo Noe versus the Coach Willow. Which would you choose? Hello everyone, welcome back to another mommy review. I review all things for love of. Today I'm checking out Louis Vuitton Neo Noe versus the Coach Willow. Which one would you choose? Now before I get started, if you like the videos on this channel, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps a lot. Thank you so much for considering. And for those of you who are already subscribers, welcome back. So today I want to talk about the Coach Willow collection, in particular the bucket and shoulder bag, and compare it with the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe, and just kind of having a look to see if it is a good affordable alternative to consider in comparison to this classic Louis Vuitton handbag that's been around for quite a number of years now. So let's get started. To start off, I want to bring you over to Coach. Check out the Willow bucket and also the shoulder bag. So it comes in two different sizes, just so you can see, and it's both bucket style bags. The Willow bucket bag is $430. You can see it comes with a broad shoulder strap that is very easy for you to wear, and it's a little bit more comfortable compared to the thinner strap that it comes with for the Louis Vuitton, which I'll show you in the store momentarily. So the Willow bag from Coach, you can see, has a secure closure on the inside. One is a turn lock and has compartments built in already. You can see that the strap is detachable and it comes with two separate straps, and here's the rivets on the side and how it looks on the side. I love how it has feet on the bottom. It makes it look a little bit more classy, and also its protective features as well. It's a great everyday use bag. As you can see, there's two different sizes. The larger is the shoulder bag, and then the smaller is the bucket bag. It's really good capacity for what you see for the size. You see there is a zipper compartment in the inside for additional security, and then the shoulder bag is priced at $480 if you like something a little bit larger. It's really a $50 price difference between the size that you see here. But I think aesthetically looking, it looks like a significant size difference. So the shoulder bag, I'll put the dimensions on the bottom here. And then I'll also put the dimensions of the bucket bag on the bottom for you to see as well. So I just want to show you how it looks like in store. It does have built-in compartments, but that's not to say the Neo Noe from Louis Vuitton doesn't have it either. You can see there's a magnetic closure on one side and a turn lock on the other. And then the compartment in the middle, the center divider, actually goes all the way down and works as a divider for the bag, whereas the Neo Noe, which I'll show you later on, does not have that option. Small SLGs can actually slide in between the bag divider. And here it is in another color as well. And this is fully lined leather. I think the Willow collection is actually very popular for Coach. So now that we've had a look at what they have for the Willow bag, their version of the bucket bag at Coach, I do want to bring you over to the Louis Vuitton store to do a direct comparison to see, is it worth it? Because the thing is, if you like the style of handbag, there are multiple fashion houses that carry it. It's just that there are some major differences and some similarities. So I hope to go over all of these differences with you, so help you decide whether you should put in the money for a Louis Vuitton Neo Noe versus saving a little bit with the Coach Willow. Now heading over to the website, I just want to show you quickly at the Coach website all the different color versions and also the prices that are listed for those different versions. So I think that the pro is, it is very cute and easy access for this bucket bag, and the strap is just super comfy because it's so thick. I like how it is padded. I think Coach has been coming up with some really great design for their handbags that are not too old school, but very classic and great affordable alternatives. So I'm really happy to see it. So I thought that this video would be great timing in case you are looking for affordable alternatives compared to some of the big hits like the Louis Vuittons that you see. So let's head over to the Louis Vuitton store and see what kind of eye candy we can get a hold of. So here at the Louis Vuitton store, here is the Neo Noe. You can see that the strap it comes with does have like opportunity for you to adjust the length of the strap, but there just aren't as many adjustment options compared to the Coach. So I would see that as a con related to this handbag. But like I really love how classic of a statement piece a Neo Noe is from Louis Vuitton. And here is the drawstring strap. So that's one thing to keep in mind, like a difference between the Neo Noe versus the Coach Willow is that it has this drawstring strap opening as opposed to like a turn lock and magnetic closure that they have. So if that is a deal breaker for you, you can probably stop the video right there. But I do find that the bucket bag Neo Noe is just such a really great classic look that will probably last for decades to come. It does come with a detachable strap, as you can see, and the canvas is quite light, and that's just the nature of the material. And here's how it looks on the inside. You can see there is a central zipper compartment, but keep in mind this divider that goes down the middle actually is not secure on the bottom of the handbag. So as a result, small leather goods will kind of like slip in between the divider, which is kind of unfortunate. I kind of like that for the Willow Coach it works as an actual divider to help organize your goodies. So this version that you're seeing at the store here is a canvas version, and the version that we saw for Coach is actually leather. So there's clearly going to be like a difference in weight between the bag. The canvas is going to be a little bit lighter. I love how it's a little bit like more malleable, so you can probably put more belongings inside, as opposed to the Coach Willow that is leather, that's a little bit more structured. But with that said, I think that the wear will also be different between canvas and leather. The Louis Vuitton Neo Noe actually comes in the leather version as well, but I just feel like the canvas is just a bit more signature. What do you think? Here's a closer look at the canvas. It does have several different canvas monogram as well available, which I unfortunately didn't get a chance to show you here in this video. But I'm going to hop over to the website in a moment just to show you the different designs as well. So, okay, let's highlight some of the main differences between the Willow and the Neo Noe from Louis Vuitton so far. So, difference number one, the Neo Noe from Louis Vuitton only comes with one strap, and the strap has limited adjustments. I don't think it's as comfy compared to the Coach Willow that has a padded shoulder strap and also comes with optional for a crossbody strap that has just more ways to adjust the length depending on your height. So that's difference number one. Difference number two is the divider, how the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe has a zipper compartment divider, but it doesn't go all the way down to the bag, so items can slip in between. Number three is the closure. So the Neo Noe has a drawstring closure as opposed to the Coach Willow that has like a magnetic, a turn lock closure. So I find that a little bit more secure, and drawstring is just a little bit harder to kind of fidget with and get in and out of. Okay, difference number four is that the material. So here you can see that the canvas is going to be a little bit lighter compared to the leather for Coach. And then difference number five is that there is feet on the bottom for the Willow and shoulder bag, but there are no feet on the bottom for the Neo Noe. I feel like that's probably not a deal breaker for most people, but it's just a little bit unfortunate. I think it's a little bit classier. Okay, and then last but not least is to go over the pricing between the two different bags. It is obvious that the price difference is going to be very significantly different between Louis Vuitton versus Coach, and that might be a deciding factor for you. So here for Louis Vuitton, for the Neo Noe in MM size, is priced at $2,580 for the canvas version. Here's how it looks like on the model. So you can see she's holding it by the strap. Looks very effortlessly chic, I think. For Neo Noe, I feel like it will still be a classic if you had it 10 years from now. So here's how it looks like on the front. You see the drawstring closure And then it's a very minimalistic design. It's a regular bucket bag that you would expect. For a bucket bag, like usually you have a large opening, and this one, it has a drawstring. It does have the central compartment, zipper compartment, which I think is really nice, so that if you're like in a busy city or you're like transiting, you can put your secure items in that zipper pocket in case anybody kind of try to nap what's inside your bag. This is the monogram version that I didn't get to show you in store, unfortunately. But here you can see that there are several different colors to choose from, like the caramel or rose or poppy color. I think that the caramel color is very classy, and so is the rose color. I think those two will be on top of my list. You can choose a different material as well. So I'll show you the epi leather, because if you want to compare leather to leather with the Coach Willow bucket or shoulder bag, you should probably choose the leather version for NeoNoE for which is $3,250. So that is a significant price difference compared to, let's say, the Willow bucket bag that is $430. Here is the smaller version, the NeoNoE BB, that is priced at $2,930. And then I'll provide the dimensions below because it is a little bit smaller. I wouldn't say it's like apples to apples in terms of like the size of the bucket bag itself, but I just want to do a comparison. If you like the style bucket bag and you're contemplating whether you should take a dive into Louis Vuitton, I think Coach Willow is a really great alternative to consider given the price and what you get. So here on the Coach website, you can see that there are a number of different handbags within the Willow collection, but by far I think for Willow collection is more known for its bucket and shoulder bag versus like their totes. And like I mentioned earlier, I wanted to focus on the Willow bucket and also the shoulder bag. The shoulder bag is $480, and the shoulder bag is the larger of the two. It is a top rated item, and I think it's a great alternative compared to the Neo Noe So like if you compare $480 versus $2,580, that is like a $2,000 difference. That is pretty significant for what you get. Also, in terms of functionality and all the little detailings that you see, like the built-in compartment, the feet on the bottom, the extra strap, I think that Coach Willow bucket bag is a really good contender if you're looking for something roomy, and size can be very deceiving for bucket bags. So far I've gone over like the difference between the Willow bucket bag versus the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe, both like beautiful, gorgeous handbags to add to your collection. But at the end of the day, which one do you think is worth it more? Given the differences that I've described to you here, which one do you think you would go for? Let's say even if budget is not an issue, is there one particular bag that you feel aesthetically you're more drawn to? And also, if you have one of these handbags, what are your thoughts on it? I would love to start a conversation. So between the Coach Willow bucket bag versus the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe, which would you choose? Are you a LV fan or a Coach fanatic? I would love to hear in the comments below which you would decide on. And thank you so much for joining me on this video comparing two amazing bucket handbags to add to any handbag lover's collection. Do you think that the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe is still worth it? Or would you consider going for this luxury alternative from Coach, the Willow bucket bag? I think at this time it's really great to talk about affordable luxury alternatives compared to the typical Louis Vuitton LV that we talk so much about with all the price increases. I think at this point, I just like to look for a little variety from other handbag fashion houses. And with that said, thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.